So good afternoon, everybody. This is Wuddy Entertainment speaking. Hopefully you guys are doing utterly fantastic. I'm just going to cut right to the chase. I know it's been a while since I uploaded on this channel. Today we're going to be talking about Utopia by Travis Scott. Easily one of my favorite albums to drop within the past year. And more specifically, we're going to be talking about the top 5 songs, or personally my favorite 5 songs from the album. Keep in mind this has changed quite a bit since I've listened to it. And I've listened to the album several times. When it first dropped, it was in my rotation just about every single day. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Schizo featuring Young Thug. All right, right off the rip with this song, I absolutely love the production. I love how it kind of gives me that kind of Astroworld type vibe, but not really at the same time. I like the different beat switches it has throughout it. The first one, of course, featuring Young Thug on it. He slides in with a great verse. I like how he comes in with the whole bling bling. I get a rush every time I see some diamonds. Definitely one of the better Young Thug verses I've heard in a very long time. And another feature I like about it is just the bars Travis is spitting. He really has a lot of quotable lines. One that comes straight to mind is, I want to say it's the last beat switch at the end before the song ends. And he says, how I'm always in their ear, I'm enticing. And you ain't gotta get it from me, I'm advising, for real. Obviously enticing. Like the word enticing, that's why people are listening to him, because he's enticing. But enticing, it sounds like Mike Tyson, and he was notorious for ear biting, obviously, so that's a bar in itself. I really like the way Travis glides on the beat. I think the hook is super catchy. The whole do that there, that part, told you I'm gonna be right back as long as, super catchy. And just the way, again, he conquers the different beat switches. It's all in all a very great song, and it comes in at the number 5 spot. Alright guys, coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be Sirens. Track 6, 5 or 6 if I'm not mistaken. No, it is 6 because it comes after God's Country. One of the best songs easily on the album. I know it's only at number 4. That just goes to show how stacked this track list is. In particular, I love the psychedelic rock instrumentation. It really throws back to DBR a lot for me. Some of Travis' earlier songs that he made. I really like that about it, as well as just the flows he's letting off, especially the part when he's like, so I got your attention, is why I'm eating by this evening. Just super fire melodies. And when it starts to pick up, obviously that's dope too. Another one of my favorite moments from the song is the Mike Dean synthesizers that come towards the end, with that really out of this world transition that happens, where it goes from a sample that's like some high-pitched sample that just repeats over and over again, to the point where it's so fast it just kind of blends in with whatever kind of instrumentation happens at the end. I think I just said synthesizers. It's really just a really well put together song. I also really like the skit at the end that sees Drake talking with some hoe probably about, you know, what Utopia means to him, and that kind of ties in the concepts, talking about, oh, the girl's like, we're supposed to be going to Utopia, right? I thought it was supposed to be some perfect destination. This is just your hotel room. And Drake's just like, looks perfect to me. I think it's a great way to close off the song. And again, one of my favorite songs off the album. So it comes in at number 4. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be Fiend with Playboi Carti and Travis Scott. Obviously, it's his album. One of my favorite songs off the record. The hook is super infectious and one of the catchiest I've probably heard in a very long time from Travis. At first, I couldn't tell if it was Travis or Playboi Carti, and I was hearing mixed things. People were saying it was Playboi Carti, so I was convinced it was him. And then I heard it was Travis. I really don't know who's singing it, but I'm pretty sure it's Travis. I'm like 99% sure it's him. And he did a great job on it. The flows are super hype. It's just the perfect party song you could throw on, and it's going to get everybody going crazy. The Playboi Carti feature was really nice as well. To be honest, I'm not the biggest Carti fan. I do like how experimental he is with his vocals and how nobody else really sounds like him right now. So it was nice to hear him go that deep voice route as opposed to coming in with the baby voice, which I know he's kind of popularized over the course of his past couple albums. So it's good to hear him play around a little bit with that. He had some pretty funny bars too, talking about I got these hoes in my toes. I thought that was sick. And again, just a really hype party song. It comes in at number 3. All right, ladies and gentlemen, coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be Love. I think that's how you say it. Featuring Playboi, I was about to say Playboi Carti. Kid Cudi, one of my favorite artists of all time. And where do I even begin with this one? I really like how it's a throwback literally to the days before Rodeo Era, because I guess Travis had started work on it back in 2014, and it finally got to see the light of day on this new release, which is super cool. I love the sirens on it, and I love how it has that, I don't really know what kind of drums those are, but it kind of gives me like island vibes to it in a little bit. Kid Cudi slid on his verse towards the end. Again, he really fit that super crazy production with his monotone flow and delivery, talking about he's in every city, because he is. He's a legend. Travis came in with some really dope bars too, especially halfway through when the beat kind of dies off for a little bit. It's a new religion, come and have mass with us. That flow was super sick too. Travis has always sounded fantastic over these types of productions, so I'm glad he was able to collaborate with Kid Cudi once again. I believe this marks their either 4th or 5th collaboration, if I'm not mistaken, and they always make magic whenever they come together. So it was a dope surprise to hear him come up on the album. Kid Cudi I'm talking about, obviously, before the features were listed, and it comes in at number 2. One thing I also did want to mention about Love is the hook is super catchy. I know I said Fiend might have been one of the catchiest, but this might take it for me. I get it, love, they love me a long time. Stuck in my head for days, still is to this day, and it's still in my rotation. So if you haven't heard that song, what are you doing? Ladies and gentlemen, I have to clap because I'm trying to sync up the audio. Number 1, people probably already saw this coming from a mile away. It's My Eyes. And where do I even begin with this one? Now, My Eyes, I was saying shortly after the album released to my friends and coworkers that it might just be one of the best Travis Scott songs he has in his entire catalog. And I still do stand by that, mainly because how dynamic it is to begin. You start off with the first half, which is super slow, very chill, nice song to roll up to, or even just like take a night drive out to. And I like what Travis does with the vocal shifting and how he kind of jumps from the different pitches, how he pitches it up, how he pitches it low, and how Sampha comes in as well and delivers a really nice melodic performance. The first half is super cool, but when it's your first time listening through a song that already sounds as angelic as that, and you start to hear the transition happening and the drums start to pick back in, that's really the highlight for me. That's when the song really takes a turn. And when Travis just goes into that last flow, that last verse, it's absolutely insane. I was especially moved by the lyrics he had dedicated to the victims of the Astroworld tragedy back in 2021. Talking about, like, I replay them nights and right by my side all I see is a sea of people that ride with me. If they just knew what Scotty would do to jump off the stage to save him a child. Music created became the most rated. I gotta find balance to keep me inspired. He went hard on that, and again, probably the best Travis Scott verse I've ever heard, if I'm being honest with you guys. I mean, the replayability is unmatched as well, and I'm probably going to listen to it right after this. So My Eyes, easily the best song in Utopia in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of these style videos. I used to do top 5s like this back in the day. I'm trying to get back into it again. I just don't have a camera, so I'm kind of using this webcam thing right now. Let me know what you think of it. Let me know what your top 5 is on Utopia, please and thank you. If I don't see you guys, have a great Christmas, and I'm going to be uploading more soon, so stay tuned for more videos, and subscribe if you liked it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Peace out.